real estate agents. Welcome to the Weekly Closer. I'm your host, Jeff Underwood, along with my co-host, Joey Sampaga. What's going on back there, Joey?
I'm ready to pump it up.
Yeah, we got some guests in the house that I think have been working out.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah, just a little. We are the Real Estate Marketing Maniacs. Oh, yeah, we are. So today we have with us Dave and Kim Panozzo, the Panozzo Team with HomeSmart.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Hello.
Thanks for having us.
Did I get the name okay? Let me hear you
You
say
nailed
it.
it.
Nailed it.
Oh,
Panozzo.
there we
You
go.
got to say it with the hand.
With the
Oh,
hand.
with the hand. Oh, gosh. If you're watching the video, you know what we're saying.
Yes.
All right. Well, why don't we start with you guys sharing a little bit about yourselves, like how long you've been in the business, what got you into real estate, that type of fun stuff.
You bet. I'll start. So 17 years ago, my neighbor was a lender, and her husband was in real estate, worked at a bank, and said, hey, you know what? You have a personality that you could get out there and probably really do well in real estate. And I was an accountant at the time, and I thought, well, why not? So, at any rate, that's kind of how I got into it. As my best friend next door, I'm like, okay, well, you do the loan stuff. I can go show homes. It's cool.
There we go.
It's fun, right?
Usually accountants are boring. You must not be boring.
I was told that my whole life, like, why are you an accountant? I'm like, well, my mom was an accountant. She ran a credit union, so it was just kind of something I knew.
Stuck in a cubicle.
Stuck in a cubicle. Did that for a while, 10 years, and like,
Okay.
yeah.
How about creativity with the numbers, yes?
Oh,
No.
yeah. I like, give me a spreadsheet and I can do wonders with it. Still.
Oh, gosh. How about you, Dave?
I've been in the business. It's going to be 3 years in May.
That's
Okay.
it?
So, yeah, cool stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, so being behind the scenes, watching her, grow as a realtor, and we used to flip homes, and so I've always been around it, been behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy the out front, hand-to-hand gladiator combat.
There you go.
That's the fun part. I got into my first sales job. Well, I could even go back a little further to entertain you guys, but first real sales job was in the car business. So you're not leaving the table, gonna buy or die today type thing. So
Yeah.
I found that helped a lot with her real estate when she was starting, because she would get into these situations. I'd be like, no, put that person on mute.
He was so awesome.
I'd be like, say this.
Wow.
like, wow, Dave, it worked.
I'd be like, see? So I've always enjoyed the real estate arena. I just never
Yeah.
walked across the line to get licensed.
All right.
Because I hate school. I hate tests. I hate all that stuff.
It's only 90 hours.
Oh my God.
He just mentioned gladiator, arena,
Yes.
and entertaining all in like one little segment.
I know.
What line am I thinking of from that movie?
And I dropped out of college.
Huh?
So, there you go.
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you guys know what line I'm thinking of from the Gladiator movie?
Oh, from Gladiator?
Are you not entertained?
Oh, that.
You get that one?
Yes,
So you
there
put
you-
that on your card.
There you go.
No, you mentioned all three of those, and that's the first thing that popped in my head now. I'm like, okay, one of my favorite movies. Anyway, so what are you guys doing now? How's business?
It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's really good.
You guys have been doing a lot of marketing, it sounds like.
Yeah, we're heavy.
A lot of social type stuff.
Yeah, well, 3 years ago when we engaged and me coming on board, said, all right, let's do this the right way. Let's really put ourselves out there. And if we're going to do it, we're going to be us.
Mm-hmm.
And we decided to be authentic, be ourselves, because that way it's super easy. I find a lot of people, you see them on social media, and there's a certain persona, and then you meet them in real life, and you're like, where's the stunt double? Hold on a second here, And so, and once again, I want people, when they meet us in person, especially when they've watched our social media stuff, they've seen us in videos, they meet us in person, I want them to go,
Oh, yeah. That's
they're
you.
the same person.
And we have heard
Right.
that. We've heard it
Yeah.
several different times.
And that's a compliment. I mean,
Sure.
that's something that makes us feel good, because that's what we set out to do, and I think that's what people want. They don't want the,
Showy.
Yeah. The
The-
professional.
That's not us anyway. What you see is what you get.
Yeah.
Take it or
that's
leave
great.
it.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Kim, you have a success story about IG, well, using IG stories, right? Instagram
Yeah,
stories. I mean,
so-
yeah, share that with
Pretty cool stuff. So we got onto Instagram, what, Dave, 7 years ago?
Yeah.
And the story started, a year ago or so? I'm not exactly sure. But at any rate, Dave and I are looking at this crazy house in Tempe that's, not in very good condition. And I'm just doing the story and kind of running around the house with it, and Dave's being goofy, and I post it. And within, I don't know, a couple hours, I had 3 inquiries on the property wanting to know what price was. One of them was someone I knew. The other 2 were just followers.
Wow.
So hopefully I'll probably sell it before it hits the market.
Yeah, wow,
So
that's
it
awesome.
works.
For $10,000, you couldn't pay me to walk barefoot in this house.
No?
That's how
All right.
bad.
That's how bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
And you had 3 offers. Investors.
3 inquiries
Got
on
it.
my Instagram story. Pretty cool stuff.
What are you just doing? Just social? I mean, just random stuff to build up the audience? Are you doing something special? What?
We're showing the day in life of kind of what we do.
Okay.
It's
Good.
There's no, and these are things that we're working on, to have a little more of a direction on that. But we just find that people enjoy watching what we do on a daily basis.
The funny things, the nice like luxury things, like it's amazing, or the icky things, like this,
Yeah.
all of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
All right.
there's no BS. That's
Yeah.
the thing. We're not posing by the pool with our laptops open going, I love this business. Being able to help my clients while I'm on vacation, with the corona and their feet dangling
Yeah.
off the edge of the pool.
And you get a picture of that.
I just,
Yeah.
I
We were on a listing appointment
Yeah.
2 days ago, and so he had this giant Band-Aid on the cabinets to keep them closed. I mean, I just take pictures of stuff like that and post it on Instagram, and I get all these comments. Oh my God, that's so funny! People like it. It's just the day in the life of the stuff we see
Right.
is entertaining to a lot of people.
Are you specifically
great.
Instagram? Do you focus a lot on Instagram? Mainly Instagram?
So Dave is really, we have defined roles in our team, and Dave is that side of the house. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
he's into the Facebook. And
I'm not
all
into
that.
the paperwork stuff.
Yeah.
So,
No,
yeah.
I get you.
All right.
Hear
So
ya.
we got a coach that I had a coach a while back,
Yeah.
Tom Ferry, and I was a single agent. And when we decided to grow our team together, we got a coach that we could grow and teach us how to be a team and help us keep a happy marriage.
Yeah.
So that was probably the biggest thing we did, and just defining roles.
Well-known
Yeah.
coach or?
Yeah, you have to, because there's certain things that I'm great at
Yeah.
that typically either in business partners or husband and wife teams. Here's what I always see. I'm really, really great, and then I want my wife to be as great as me.
But that
it
won't
doesn't work.
No, you'll
She
fight.
has certain strengths that are awesome that I will never be able to compete with. So
Yeah.
why do I want to be like that?
Sure.
You can't be everything. And so we divine those roles, and we make sure we don't step over the line. And she kicks ass at certain things, and I do the same, and it works out. And I think that's the
awesome.
biggest thing where, when you're partners, it's hard to say, well, I'm not really good at that, because there's that I don't know. I think it's just human nature.
Sure.
But once you overcome that and you know your place, look out. That's where the magic happens.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I was going to ask about the whole dynamic of husband and wife working together and all that. So
Yeah.
I guess it's been awesome, huh?
Yeah,
We're still here.
28
Dave
years
stays
of
in
marriage.
his part of the house, right? Is that what I just heard? You got
I just throw steaks in there every 4 hours.
I have a really nice tough shed in the back corner with a swamp cooler on the top of it.
There you go.
And a bed.
But no, I mean, listen, you have husband and wife, you have business partners, we're parents, we're all this wrapped into
Hey,
one.
we're grandparents now.
And grandparents.
What?
So,
Wow.
Yes,
Really?
little Molly Jean, she's coming to visit today.
yeah. So, you have
Congratulations.
to. Thank
you.
you.
Uh-huh.
You really have to watch and tread lightly, because, last night we're looking at one another. It's like 10:14 p.m. Hey, honey, what do you want to do tonight? Oh, let's have dinner. And it's like it was a late night, and we get mad at ourselves when we work late, but we know
We got to take care of the client, so we can't stop until the
Right.
job's done.
Yeah.
Even though I want to say, okay, this is my timeline.
Yes. That's hard to do in real estate, isn't it?
It is,
Right?
because it's such nowadays too, it's such instant gratification.
Yeah.
And people are like, what do you mean you're going to do the Benzer tomorrow? Like, It's not due till Tuesday, but I guess I can do it tonight.
I mean, if you want to be average, then work average time.
Sure.
You know, if you want to succeed in this business at this day and age, because we're under attack on a daily basis. I mean,
Disruptors.
someone's going to come up with another concept, and let's go to Phoenix and try it out. You know, I mean, think about. I don't know if you guys, you know, when I'm scrolling through Facebook, how many new real estate, you know, companies with the latest and greatest way to sell your home.
No commissions.
Yeah, no commission.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I saw it yesterday.
Who is it?
Oh, gosh. I don't remember the name. Maybe shouldn't say it anyway. But
No,
yeah.
we can say it.
Oh.
This is to real estate agents.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what
I can remember
was.
now. I think it was ZA.
I mean, no, there's Homey. There's
Yeah.
but Homey they charge
Purple
like,
Bricks.
Purple Bricks also charges.
This one was started
fixed.
with an F. F-A-I-R-C-Y or something like that. I don't know. I'll have to
I don't know.
look. But that one, I'm like, seriously, dude?
Yeah.
No commission. Well, it's not called a commission. They call it a fee.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, there's something. Someone's
Oh,
getting
gosh.
paid somehow.
Now, you guys mentioned your morning routine.
Yes.
So you want to share a little bit about
Can't
that?
wait to hear
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Okay, so this was a game changer that we started doing probably almost 3 years ago. And so our rule in our house is that when you wake up, you are not allowed to look at your phone for that first half hour, 45 minutes, hour, whatever that first waking hours. And what this does is, let's face it, there's been times where you're laying in bed, you grab your phone, you start scrolling through emails, and you're like, oh shit, that happened. Oh my god! And
We're
then
canceling
you and then you get out of
Darn.
bed, you stub your toe, like, oh my god, this is gonna be one of those days.
Things are
Okay.
getting bad.
So what we do is we protect ourselves from the negative stuff that's out there. So we get up, brush the teeth, get the coffee going, drink a rock star, and then we get into reading our affirmations. I like to journal a little bit, and then I'll read out of a book, something, you know, a self-help type book. I'm a huge Grant Cardone fan. I love the 10X rule.
I can see that.
It's a no BS approach to just being an ass kicker. And what I find is by doing that, now my day is pure because that first hour is mine. The rest of the day, it's going to be her time. It's going to be my client's time. It's going to be my kids' time. I mean, think about it. Our time is valuable. We're all billionaires with time. It's how we spend it.
Right.
So that first hour is super important to us because the rest of our days, let's face it, guys, it's crazy. It's
Yeah,
crazy. So
right.
at least I'm guaranteed that
Sure.
first little bit, you know,
Yeah.
in the morning.
What time do you get up?
5:30, 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a crazy hour.
No. Yeah, I'm seeing these guys with the 4 a.m. club.
Yeah.
Well, do you go to bed at 6?
That's what I'd have to go to bed.
Like, we do a lot of business after 6 p.m. But like, what happened? Well, I lost the deal because I was sleeping. Like, what?
That's funny. As far as your so you guys do a lot of workout too, right?
Yeah, I was
That's
going to
what
say, is
heard.
that part of the
Is that part of the-
routine as
Yeah.
well?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
well-
So after the rock star, then we go straight to the gym.
Yep.
See, I'm surprised you
Okay.
drink Rockstar. Isn't that like, oh, you're pointing at him. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I-
you know,
And
Isn't that
you're
like
making
a-
fun of like,
it's like a
Starbucks?
nice. It's a nice. It's a
Remember,
nice.
Jackie's over here in the corner with the
Yeah.
Starbucks. Jackie Whitney with security titles in the
Yeah,
house too.
Jackie.
Hey, Jackie.
Well, you get the low carb. That's what's important to Dave.
No carb, no sodium.
No carb, no sodium.
I'll probably die in 2 years, but whatever.
Hey.
I'm having fun doing it.
I'm going to up your insurance.
Yes. And you got grandkids to take care of.
This
It's hard to be good all the time,
Yes.
right,
Yeah,
Dave?
it's
right.
it's really hard to behave. Yes.
So
Yeah.
workout is all part of
Alright.
it. Anything after that, or
No,
Nope.
we're in the then the gladiator gloves come off, right?
Yep.
It's time
Yeah.
to do biz.
Yeah.
All right. Now you mentioned before the show that a big percentage of the business comes from past clients and referrals.
Yeah.
You actually have it nailed down to 46%.
I am
Yes.
good.
That's great.
My prior accounting skills have come into play.
Yeah, that's awesome.
stuff.
So I think that's something that all agents strive for. I mean, obviously, that's kind of your bread and butter. That's just right. I mean, how do you stay in front of your clients? I guess is one of my questions. To make sure that they don't forget about you, besides the social stuff. But
Sure. You know, we try to always connect with them on social because once again, they're always behind the scenes watching us grow as a family or as a team. We reach out through email drips. Our CRM will automatically drip them
Happy
on,
birthday,
on
Happy New
birthdays
Year.
and things like that.
yeah,
I mean, we do some stupid stuff. We have a birthday little song that we send out to them. You know,
Dave and
Like a
I
video?
singing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
you know, with the birthday cake with candles on it and stuff like that. So we try to interact, and then we're going to be having our fourth annual Panozzo party, which we throw a
Every
pretty
year.
good little party at a cool venue and invite everyone, booze and food, and give out some gifts, and it works out really well. So
Awesome.
That's cool.
Well, that's
Yeah.
once a year you do that?
once a year.
Okay. And is it like at a movie theater, or is it just like a big...
No, we rented a venue, which it was kind of a giant man cave. Had old cars and things like that, so we had
Super
a
cool.
DJ and brought food in and brought a bartender in and just had it was a nice
right.
social event.
Since we've grown, we've done several different things. We did a casino night one year. We did a car venue, like high-end cars, and then last year we did like old school cars. It's kind of fun.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the business comes from all your activities,
All the
that you're
different
doing,
pillars.
right?
All the other
and
things.
then
Yeah.
I don't know if you mind if you mentioned REO.
Yeah,
account.
so I've been
So-
with Bank of America for 12 years.
Wow, and you
Yeah.
mentioned that you actually have some right
I
now.
have 4. I know, amazing. They're still
Wow.
out there. But it's
They're
only,
still
what,
out
8% of our market now anyway
it's
is short
small,
sales and
distressed.
REO. So
Yeah.
Absolutely.
got my little toe in it still.
We got a hot one out in Sun City with some gold wallpaper. If you know anyone.
Really?
Shiny,
Is it on
too.
Instagram? Instagram
It's almost
stories?
back.
Well,
Yeah,
let's see. Would that have been
shiny-
from the 70s, or when would that have been?
73 actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
It could be original wallpaper.
Yeah, I'm thinking it might be.
Lead-based paint?
That's funny.
No, it's been concealed.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. With the
With the
gold
wallpaper.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
You know, you also mentioned that you guys are like TV stars now.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Oh, not really.
Oh, stop
Well,
it.
so like a live streaming show, and you said
Yes.
it shows on
It's on Roku, Apple TV,
Apple.
and Amazon Fire.
Amazon Fire. Oh, I have Amazon. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
it's
Fire
really-
Stick. Yeah.
Yeah, the Fire Stick.
It's a cool deal. It's called American Dream.
Okay.
Their reach is unbelievable right now. We're in 33 cities. I think we're about to add another 3 or 4 onto it. It's basically the top agents in those cities, and so
There's only 10 of us.
yeah, 10 agents in each city, and so we have this outreach of 300 plus some people, top agents in different markets. And what we find, with Phoenix being such a destination place and people coming and going,
Right.
we've done a pretty good handful of deals over this past year that it's exciting,
Yeah.
because when you work with a top professional,
It's so much
how
fun.
nice is it? It's just everything goes really smooth. Everyone's on the up and up, and that's what we have found,
Yeah.
with this group of people. So
It's very
cool.
awesome.
So do you guys like have a team behind you, like an admin or anything like that?
Yes, we have a full-time assistant.
Uh-huh.
She takes care of all the back-end paperwork, keeping us in line, bins or times, closing dates, warranties, you name it. And then we have 2 full-time agents, Mary and Carlo,
Okay.
that work with us, pretty much buyers agents for us.
Mm-hmm.
And Dave and I do all the listings and work with buyers as well, of course.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. The American Dream.
American Dream.
American Dream.
So go to Amazon and just search
it's cool
that,
stuff.
right?
I mean, we're
Yeah.
ex-military. It's like it was very fitting.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's all
Yeah.
positive. So it's a
Yeah, was it-
national show.
Do you guys go crazy on the show? I can't wait to watch it.
Oh no! Well, you check out our YouTube channel too. You can see prior
Oh, okay.
as
Oh, you
well.
got episodes on
Yeah.
there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
He's giving this little
I
grin.
know.
Like,
I can't wait to jump on
Well,
this
it's
now.
when people
It's fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because once
Yeah.
again,
you look like you're having fun with it, obviously.
well,
You're-
once again, in this business, if you
Yeah.
want to grow and be successful, you got to get uncomfortable.
It's made us
That's what it's all
extremely
about.
uncomfortable.
and putting yourself out there.
Mainly you, probably.
Both of us. He was so shy when we first started. He was like, we were sitting in this room, and you're like, just
Wow.
like this. And,
Yeah, I was not
and we're like,
knuckling.
no, we're gonna do a field shoot. So we like to go out in the field and talk
Yeah.
to different businesses or people, and you can promote your listings on it. You can do whatever you want. It's our show.
Right.
That's cool. And you have a camera guy following you guys around, or
Yeah.
that makes it official.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
It's good stuff. It's
before-
been a game changer.
Before we move to the next segment, I was going to ask that then. So, what advice would you give agents? Because a lot of agents know that they need to put themselves out there.
Yeah.
They know it, right? But most of them will never do it. What's kind of that push they need, or what would you tell them?
Here's what I see. One, they're scared to ask for help.
Yeah.
They're scared to go talk to a top producer, whether to be sideline coached or at least be mentored. Okay. I find people are embarrassed to ask for help.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
probably the biggest piece.
Sure.
And I think that's the biggest thing, because what they do is they see someone that's been in the business 10, 15 years, they go and see these guys talking on panels, guys and gals talking on panels, hey, I'm doing 60, 70, 80, 100 million in business.
And I don't do open houses.
And this is how I did it. Well, that's not how it is right now. These agents that are getting into the business now is completely different than it was 5, 10 years ago. So our industry is really, really changing. Mm-hmm. So they need to be on their toes and suck it up and ask for help.
Yeah.
And reach out. And that's the biggest thing. Because listen, this business, if you think about it, it's a no-brainer, because there's already people doing it that are super successful. There's no patents on that.
What do we say? R&D, right, Dave?
Yep. Rip off and duplicate. Okay.
I like it.
Okay. So that's really, for anyone out there that's brand new, I would say,
find an agent that you kind of look up to and follow them. Mm-hmm. That's what we did.
Yep.
We have a realtor crush, Dave and I both, in San Diego, and we're like, we love everything he does. So we try to do some of it on this big of a scale because he's Superman, and it really is great. And yeah, it's really helped us get more comfortable.
But you have Gladiator here.
I know.
yeah, don't make me angry.
That's great. Well, thanks, guys. Anything else you want to share before we jump into the next part of it?
Whatever you have for us.
I think
you good?
We're doing good.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
So let's get
go.
in the ring.
Okay, careful.
What's the best advice that anyone's ever given you? And either both of you can answer, or one of you, however you want to do this.
My first broker, Dwayne Fouts, who I love to death, when I first got my license, I sat down with him. He's like, I need you to do 2 things. 1, go get your GRI. And 2, never count your commissions. Help as many people as you want to help on a monthly basis, and the money will
That's
come.
what you should be counting. People you help.
That's right. So we actually have, Dave has a countdown clock in his office, and we just get to mark off all the people we help.
Wow.
Oh, good.
That's a good
That's
idea.
awesome.
We don't know how much commission we make until the check comes. I mean, it's kind of obvious if it's $100,000.
Yeah.
you know. But other than that, we don't calculate it because it
Real
doesn't.
estate agents are good with math when it comes to their commissions.
Yeah, so
unfortunately.
don't do that. don't count your don't count the chickens before they hatch. Don't
You know that's right.
You know, over
Yeah.
till the escrow lady calls you. You know,
Yeah.
those types of things. Just don't
Absolutely.
do it. And that was the best advice I ever had. Took the pressure off of
Yeah,
making money.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I just get okay. I want to help 5 people this month. Then the money comes. So that's probably
That's
the
great.
biggest piece of advice I was given.
All right.
Mine
Very
would
good.
be don't take advice from people that are more screwed up than you.
All right. I love that one.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
That's right. How about a favorite mobile app?
Instagram stories.
Mobile app.
Oh, HomeSnap. Who uses
Okay, there you
HomeSnap
go.
out there?
There's
It
people
is
who
the
do.
Yeah,
secret
HomeSnap.
giant.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, because the Armless app. Sorry, Armless,
Yeah.
but HomeSnap is so cool. We were at a parcel. It was about an acre parcel, and the guy's like, "Well, how far back does the property line go?" He's like, opens up HomeSnap. It takes you, walked him to the corner.
Yeah, there's
we
this
knew.
little blue dot in the back corner of the outline, and I'm like, I didn't even know what I was doing. I'm like, well, here it is, right here. He's like, oh, that's great information. I'm like, shit, I didn't even know what I was doing.
So the agents out there that are not using
I hope the
it.
dot wasn't off. No.
Another cool thing with HomeSnap as well is you can email it to your client and
Right there.
have them
Yeah.
take down the app because it's live MLS data. Get them off of Zillow. Get them off of
Yes.
Redfin. Get them
Yes.
off of Realtor.com
Yeah.
and make them use you. And
Yeah.
so, anyway, that's probably my
awesome.
biggest
That's
app
awesome.
that you already have for free.
Yes.
All right.
That's free.
You're going to stick with that one too, right? How about what, you got a different one?
Oh.
I would say the notes.
Ah.
Okay.
He went
I'm
simple.
old school.
That's easy.
Because what happens is we get so many great ideas, and you're like, oh, yeah, I'll remember that.
And you don't.
And then all of a sudden the phone rings, oh, my God, I got a buyer. You forget.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
so I am very religious about making
He's
sure
so
if I
good.
have a thought or an idea, I immediately write it down. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to do it, because sometimes I circle back around and I look at
What
that,
were you thinking?
and I'm like, what the hell? Like, oh my God, I'm not going to let anyone see that one. But for the most part, I'm like, oh my God, I totally forgot about calling Bob about the whatever
Yeah.
inspection or something, the simple stuff, because
Yeah.
we're
Or a marketing idea.
Yeah.
We've had a
Or
lot
a
of
mar-
those. Yeah.
Cool.
That's
All
cool.
right. How about a book recommendation?
10X rule.
Grant
Okay, there
Cardone,
you
you
go.
beat me. Such a great book, and the reason I like it is
Oh, you can't pick that one now. No, I'm
oh
just
no
kidding.
no no no.
Here, I'll let her. I have
just
another
teasing.
one. I have
I'm
a
just-
backup.
I'm just
I have a
kidding.
backup.
Oh yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. I know that one too. Too many cuss words in that one. But anyway, Grant Cardone 10X rule, and the reason I liked it is because the first time I read it really fast, and I'm like, wait a minute, I got a lot out of that. Let me reread it. Reread it, and I did it more like a study book. And what I got out of it was like, it's okay to be insanely passionate and love what
Yeah.
you do, and you're not sick for wanting to do it like you do it,
good.
because
Yeah.
it's all about your passion and just
He's very passionate too.
loving what you do.
Have you
Oh,
heard
yeah.
the audiobook?
Dig has the audio
Yeah,
book.
so I listened to it
Oh, I haven't
when
heard
I
that one yet, I
hike,
should-
and he is just very passionate.
Very
And
passionate.
it's so funny when he talks about, like wimpy people.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But at any rate, I got a lot out of that. Like, okay, I'm not a weirdo. That I love what I do so much that working's fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I would say, what is it?
relentless.
Yeah, Relentless by
Check your notes.
yeah, Relentless by
was-
Tim
Tim Grover's.
Grovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a good one. He was the personal coach of Michael Jordan,
Oh.
and
There's a lot of F-bombs.
super old school guy, but no BS. One of those. So if anybody likes that old mentality of just
Hard
grit
work.
and roll your
Grit.
sleeves up and just get down and dirty, the awesome book.
All right. Great.
Wow.
Two good ones there.
Yes.
How about a productivity tool or software that you use on a regular basis in your business?
Productivity tool.
Shebang.
Excel.
Our CRM.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the CRM.
Oh yeah. We love Shebang. Yeah.
Oh, that's the CRM?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I hadn't heard of that one.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Jason Mitchell, #1 agent in
The
Arizona,
world.
right?
The universe, I think.
Yeah. Genius. Anyway, I love his software.
That's what
it's
it is.
really great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Super
Jason
friendly.
Mitchell.
Super friendly.
Yeah, we need to get him on the show.
Shebang.
We should. All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to have you draw out of the mask there.
I'm kind of scared about that mask.
What is that, velvet?
Where's it been?
Yeah, I don't know where it's been. I bought it used in Mexico, so
What is your favorite type of food, favorite restaurant?
What do healthy people eat?
True food.
Okay.
I was
that's
gonna
a
say
good
I was gonna say Portillo's.
No, you
No,
weren't.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I would say True Food. That's one of our
Okay.
one of our favorite go-to places because two things. One,
It's so pretty at
it's
the
at
quarter.
Scottsdale Quarter. You can
love
sit
it.
there. You feel like you're on vacation. You eat some good food. You don't feel crappy after you eat it, and it's just a good date night for us to go.
All
That's
right.
where we like to go.
All right. Well, I was hoping you were going to draw like something. I should have taken some of those out of there. I was hoping you were going to
Yeah.
draw something like, what's the most adventurous thing you guys have ever
Oh, you
done?
might as well ask it.
So let's ask it.
Well, we got helicoptered out of Havasupai Falls.
Because
Really?
you sprained your ankle or what?
No, there was water in the mesas because it was raining here, and the mesas filled, and the water started pouring over the canyons.
Oh, wow.
And
It
we
literally got there was I don't know if anyone knows about this hike, but it's unbelievable. It's like a 13-mile hike down to the Grand Canyon. When you get down there, you would swear you were at like Jurassic Park. It's like that type
So
of a feel.
beautiful.
That's where the blue water is.
Yeah.
It looks like
it's
the
one of the
Caribbean
seven
blue.
wonders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Havasupai
And so
Falls.
we get down there, we're having a great time, and then all of a sudden the beautiful blue turns into like Willy Wonka
Chocolate
factory. And we're like, what the hell's going on? They're like, oh, the rain and Flagstaff and this and that. The mesas are filling up. And then after another day, there was a whole horse train that came down bringing equipment and supplies. 6 horses died because this
so
flash
sad.
flood whacked them out. So we're down there going, what the hell's going on? And
So they kept elevating us because we
Yeah.
were down where you could Mooney Falls, where you can climb down.
Yeah.
This very unsafe ladder. Anyway, so we were down there, so they made us get up out of there. And then we had to move our campsite to Havasupai Falls, the actual city. And then from there, they're like, okay, they're helicoptering us out because we couldn't climb out because of
Yeah.
the water.
Wow.
Cool
that
stuff.
is a story.
Yeah.
Adventurous.
But we want to go back.
yeah.
So do you need to like reserve, how they...
Yeah,
do.
that's like a year in advance
You have
type
to
deal.
do that
Wow.
in advance. Mhm.
Totally worth it. Like
Yeah.
if you're gonna do,
I want to do it again.
yeah.
Did you have a camera with you?
Yeah.
at that
Yeah.
time?
Were you
Oh,
doing
we
Instagram
have.
stuff?
Were you taking some?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't in
Some
back
footage?
then.
Oh, it wasn't in.
No, that's a great story.
Yeah. Cool place.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming in.
Yeah, thanks
Thank you for having
A
us.
lot of great information. Good to see
information.
husband and wife prospering together. It's
Thank
cool.
you.
It's really cool.
28
What's
years,
like
I
on the
heard.
horizon? What do you guys see for
Yeah, 28
this year?
years.
Just
You know,
continued growth and
I think practicing our craft and getting better and being able to have our buyers agents, you know, rise to the occasion to be able
Yeah.
to handle more and do more. You know, am I shooting for 50 agents? No. I want to keep it simple and be able to have them be high producers. I don't believe in having 20 people on a team and having 3 or 4 of them, you know, maybe do 10 or 15 and then the rest of them do 3 or 4. Okay. Like
Yeah.
I want to keep it tight and right.
Yeah.
That's the way. Keep it streamlined. There's no reason to flood the floors with, you know, 100 people.
all right.
True.
So how do the agents that are watching or listening, how do they find you guys online?
Go to our Facebook page, the Panozzo Team, Instagram, the Panozzo Team. You can go to our YouTube channel, the Panozzo Team.
There we go.
If you look up in the sky at night, there's the bat signal that says the Panozzo Team.
We're right over the McDowell Mountains.
What else? Or you
awesome.
can pick up the phone and call.
LinkedIn too. Yeah, we're everywhere.
You just said the call.
Call.
So
Okay, 480
go ahead and throw it out there.
785 6990.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. It's been
You're
great,
welcome.
great information, and thanks, Jackie, for bringing them in.
Jackie.
Until next time, agents, we'll see you later. Take care. All right. Good job.